Sioux Falls Area Music Teachers Association met on Friday, October 3rd, 2014 at Shepherd's Piano Gallery. It was held in conjunction with a piano workshop by Steve Hessla and was sponsored by Shepherd's Piano Gallery and the Music Teachers Association. Sue Winters made a motion to accept the minutes from the September meeting, and the motion was seconded and passed. The treasurer's report was read by Mary Hunter. Gia motioned to accept the report, and it was seconded by Mabel. Motion passed. A discussion was held concerning the hospitality room at Augustana College needed for the auditions that will be held on November 7th and 8th. Teresa Staley brought up the possibility of some type of sound system, microphone system, to be used for our monthly meetings. It was decided that more definite plans would be discussed at the November meeting. And registrations for the duet recital are due today and should be given to Sue Winters. Suzanne Skir made a motion to adjourn the meeting. It was seconded by Sue Winters. Motion passed.
So do we have a motion to accept the secretary's report?
I shall move.
Phyllis, second? Mabel, you don't have a name tag. All in favor? Aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Okay, next we have the treasurer report with Mrs. Mary Hunter, who is no longer disabled. We're so glad.
Yes, thanks. So, our beginning checking account balance was $8,216.21. And our income last month was membership renewals, duet recital, registrations, and interest from our checking. So we had an income of $593.33. Our expenses were to pay for our wonderful clinician, and we purchased his book, and he signed it and addressed it to us, which was nice, for our library. And also to Nancy Searing for festival packet production, and Augustana College for piano rental tuning. So our expenses last month were $1,908.21. So we have a balance in our checking account of $6,901.33. And our CDs, one of them is $2,655, and the other one is $2,012.
Thank you. Any additions or everybody who moves to accept her report? Janice? Darlene? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And who's our librarian? Brenda. And Brenda, as long as you raised your hand, I want to say a special thank you to Brenda and her husband who moved us over here this summer. And we just kind of happened to get here, but thank you for that hard work and doing that.
And you're very welcome. Did we get the other books?
Yes.
Did everybody?
Yeah, that's on my new
Okay.
business.
We have the books in the file cabinets and boxes. I didn't bring them out, but remember when, was it Kaya, is that her name, made us a list of all the things? If there's anything you're interested in, and if there were a little more room today, I would have brought some out. But the
Okay.
checkout thing is right in by the file box. Feel free to go look for
Okay.
different books, and I'll get this one.
But otherwise, it's under lock and key back there.
Oh, it is. I
Yeah.
got the key. I'll unlock it
But okay, great, good.
for today. Yeah.
Okay, committee reports. And Donna, this is old, kind of old business committee, but we do have the books. And so if you paid, what was this, $50?
45.
Where is my book?
45.
45.
45.
Okay,
This is the one that's...
yeah, my book was here.
I think you gave it to Brenda.
It's a
No.
newer one.
Oh, Brenda, okay, that's my book.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
that's-
there is a library one? Is there a library?
This,
box?
yeah, this is the library one. And he signed the chapter that he did. So Nancy is going to be the sign-up person. If you paid for these, they're right here, and she will be, you can get that business done with her, picking these up. Donna Schwartz brought those in. We got that. So we're onward to committee reports. Arlene, did you have a?
Yeah, I do. It's a letter. Here.
Did it, oh, I thought that was the bill.
This is a rundown of the clinic for Steve. Donna
Steve's graphic designer, $87.50. And for Donna, the expenses were the hotel for Steve, which was $262.43. The sound system rental, $26.50. Copies for the clinic, $4.24. Poster and flyer printing, $6.68. Lunch for Steve on Friday, $8.56. Food and supplies for refreshments, $30.13. Total amount to reimburse Donna, $338.54. For my expenses, there were 2 meals for Steve at $47.17. Copies of handouts, which are back on the chair back there, that some of you maybe didn't get. There's some extra handouts back there. $18.12. So my expenses were $65.29. And Muriel, expenses for food, $86.18. Steve's plane ticket and clinician fee was already paid, $1,447. Sue Winter's screen purchase for the chapter was $115. This has been paid but is shown to be included as clinic expense because it was purchased in order to provide the AV requests of the clinician. And so the income for the workshop was $100 for the lessons. So the total expenses were $2,052.01, and the income was $100, and the final expenditure was $1952.01. In addition, there was 28 registered for the workshop, and the luncheon on Friday was very well attended. The number was approximately 25, and there were between 25 and 30 members in attendance at the teaching demos. His recital was well attended, and with additional chapter membership and family members. In addition, I have greetings from Steve, for you. He said it was a wonderful time and he was very well treated. He really enjoyed himself here, so.
Thank you. And then we had another, Lisa, you were going to talk as far as committees about all boy.
Oh, and Brenda and Vanessa are also on the committee. On the all-boy recital, we will either have to consider a different venue than St. Teresa's Church or move it ahead a week. It was originally available, it is no longer available for that day. So March 1st is open. They have us penciled in. If the membership's choice is to not move the date, but to check out a different venue, then they can just take us off. So we should probably decide. Brenda, you and Vanessa are on the committee also. What does everyone feel is
It would be my suggestion to go with March 1st.
March 1st?
And keep the same venue. That way they can turn in their applications at the February meeting. Or when do they usually turn them in? Yeah, the February meeting. Mm-hmm.
I really like that venue. It's really nice.
It works very well.
It's
It really,
beautiful piano too.
what does everybody else?
Preparation for the festival 2 weeks later, I think that timing would be appropriate.
What does everyone else feel about it? Any thoughts?
I say go with March 1st.
Okay, so
Is everybody okay
Mabel's
with March
making a
1st?
motion to take March 1st. Somebody have a second to that?
Second.
Vanessa seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, March 1st. Thank you. That's the old business. New business is the brunch at Westford Ho. Janice is our brunch baby. The brunch baby. So Janice is, are we passing it around?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so year 2 at Westford Ho, so let's get that passed around. And do we have their choice of what they're gonna, yes, oh, you're so good. So, yeah, this is paid for, it's our treat to you. So, hi there, get a name tag, honey. Okay, where's this been?
It's been here. It's been here.
It's been around, everybody? Here, pass this, put this back. Gia, did you sign it?
Mary
Okay.
and Lisa.
And so, Gia, I was gonna ask where's Gia? Would you send out an email, like the last that weekend, it has to be in by December 1st. So we were thinking like that Monday or like after Thanksgiving, just a reminder, if people haven't let us know, they could just let you know and you could get back to Janice.
Sure.
We do that just so we don't miss anybody on this. Okay, then Donna Schwartz wanted me to bring up the microphone situation. Now, we're talking about maybe spending money for that, but we apparently want a cordless mic. Right now, Sioux Winters has the box sound, yes, but we don't have a microphone. Sue has graciously said we could use hers. Does anyone have a microphone? So we could just buy the microphone and use Sue's, or we could get the cordless thing and have that for our meetings. So what I said to Donna is, this isn't like life or death right now. So she's gonna do a little more investigation into it, but I just thought I'd see if anyone had anything available. But nobody does, okay. Joan Clark's husband Phil died. Lisa, did you bring the card?
Oh. How is
How's
Joan
that?
Clark doing?
Well, Arlene, did you talk to Joan?
I haven't talked to Joan.
Oh,
I saw.
she just knew that, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna send him out, we'll send her this memorial for $25. It's in our bylaws. But Lisa, so we will be doing that. And Mary, if you could give Lisa a check for 25, can you get that from her? Yeah, okay. To send to Joe. Okay, so that's that business. And,
Should I run and get one now? Maybe it's just,
no, get a card now? No, because you can just send it.
yeah, nobody would be nice to have. It's like-
Well, no, that, I think you can just say from the group, that's fine. And then we've got this competition coming up. Lisa and I have been spending much time talking with people about the food. We're going to buy the food, just so we know what we have covered on this. And coffee, I'm just curious, how many of you drink decaf coffee here? How many of you drink regular? Yeah, because we're trying to say, should we have 50-50 on decaf and regular for this thing? Because it looks like it's not 50% drinking decaf. But anyway, so we're doing this, we're gonna get fruit trays at Hy-Vee. I'm picking up the fruit tray Friday morning. I was wondering if there's someone who would volunteer to go get the fruit tray Saturday. It has to be at Augustana by 9 o'clock. Hy-Vee on Minnesota.
I could do
Because
that.
I've got a meeting. Christina, will you do that?
Yes.
And then you'd have to pay for it.
Okay.
And then she'll pay you back. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I can get that done.
Christina's name now.
Who's picking up the tray for Friday?
Me. Yeah, I'll pick up the tray Friday.
And then just go and purchase one, or do they have it
They'll have
prepared?
it ordered.
It's all
Just,
Okay.
yeah, just go to the deli at Minnesota.
Are they providing the coffee too?
Yeah, Hy-Vee's bringing the coffee. Yeah, we're getting the coffee. It was cheaper than using Augie. So we don't want to run short on it because this is kind of our hospitality thing for the state. So,
Make sure you announce about the competition. Maybe the ladies would be in.
yeah,
enjoy.
competition starts at 8:30 Friday morning at Augie and 9:30 Saturday. Goes all day. If you want to wander over there and if you don't have someone performing, go on over and observe.
Are there usually people in the room listening, other people, or?
Yeah, you can go in and listen.
It's open. It's
Yeah.
open.
And, but I was just curious, wondering if people usually, if there are people usually listening in there.
Oh, yeah, and in the past, it's been tied in with our convention, with the workshop part. This year, we separated those, and we had Dakota Sky. We've had a double whammy here at Sioux Falls, because we had to provide for that this summer, and they were doing this now. I guess this next summer, it'll be Dakota Sky again, and next year it's out in Spearfish, so we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, please come on over, and a lot of teachers go in. It's kind of neat to go in and listen to, they have, what's the youngest age is 5th grade?
5th grade, I think.
Yeah, you can listen to all those people in the 6th grade and all.
Actually, they go by age.
Mhm. Yeah, so it's, you get ideas, it's kind of fun.
I have two questions.
Yes.
Do we need to register?
For that?
Yeah.
No,
Okay, we can just go.
you just go.
Okay. And, is there a schedule somewhere, or
There's
where,
nothing,
I'm
what
sure-
is the location?
I'm
Is
sure there
everything
is.
on-
I think if you look online for South Dakota music teachers. Oh, did you?
that monitor.
Well, it's been
It's been difficult this year because they've had, they had some last minute people that dropped out that were in very high positions as far as scheduling is concerned. But the MTNA auditions generally for the college kids and for the high-level high school are on Friday. And then all day Saturday are the SDMTA piano and some voice, there's some voice. And it starts at 9:30. And it's in the choir room and in the band room and Kresge Hall. And I think the strings are over at the chapel, yeah. So it's all over the place.
Yeah, but it's kind of fun to come on over.
It's very interesting. There's some really good students, so it's fun to hear.
Yes, so that is that, and then just a word about officers. I'm the president. We have Lisa and Secretary Mary is treasurer. Vanessa, Vice President Vanessa is moving. Very sad to see her leaving. She brings such great energy to our group. She's moving to Bismarck, and what, in December maybe?
November 24th.
November, okay. So we don't have a vice president right now, so we're looking for people, who, if someone would like to step into that, there really isn't much to do as a vice president. But then we have next year. So my thought was I'd do this for a year, but what I've said, I've talked with these two, and they have agreed to do it another year. So if someone else wants to do this, please come forward and we will step out. Okay?
Are you willing to do it for another year?
I'll do it for another, if they do it. And then who's ever the vice president then is on the track to do it. Nora, maybe you? We'll see. Somebody has to do it because we need leadership to keep going. So that's kind of, I just want to throw that out. Be thinking if you'd like to grab onto an office. You're in for that. Okay, so I think that might be all anything else we need to talk about?
Say,
Yes.
Tia just asked me something. On here it says the arrival time and meeting is at 9:30. Is there a meeting? Are we having a meeting?
December?
In December, or is it, we did last year, I think,
Yeah, we'll just have a
okay,
quick little.
because dinner. Brunch is at 10.
Okay.
So 9:30,
And they'll have coffee and stuff on the table.
Sorry, I didn't have that on the sheet.
Yeah, so 9:30, and maybe we could, yeah, you could tell
Yep.
people that when you get, so 9:30 was for.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Good, yes.
This is ready for someone to check out.
Okay.
So I'll just set it up here and someone can take it home with them. And I'd like to introduce my dear friend Kathy Heatland, who was my, she meant to call and say what time was the program, but she said, what time is the meal? But she was my pedagogy teacher and private piano teacher from Chicago, Illinois now. And she just happened to be in town today, so I said, oh, you've got to come and see the program. Christina does such a good job. So.
Thank you.
So it's fun to be here. Came up and right